The way that you make me feel like I've never been felt before. One look in your eyes, I found the one I've been waiting for. I'm feeling electric. Our love is electric. The way that you make me feel like I've never been felt before. I'm feeling electric. Look in your eyes, I found the one I've been waiting for. I'm feeling electric. The way that you make me feel like I've never been felt before. One look in your eyes, I found the one I've been waiting for. I'm feeling electric. Our love is electric. The way that you make me feel like I've never been felt before. I'm feeling electric. Look in your eyes, I found the one I've been waiting for.
It's like
I've been learning how to love again. It's like a rush of blood straight to my head. I've been learning how to love again. I can feel it crawling under my skin. Just don't know why it's taking me all this time. Mending all these worn out feelings in my mind. I just wanna love me like you do. chasing all these feelings, but I couldn't even hear my truth. I've been running from emotions every time I feel something new. I just wanna
Welcome everybody to week 3 of the Seton Hills NECC Rocket League competition. Sorry, I'm messing around with my mic. We should be into the action very shortly. The moment we get into game, I'm just excited to start. There we go. Gonna jump into spectate, and we are missing our captain tonight. Blaze is not here. He was off at a soccer game, so we're going to have to hold everything up without him. All right, I'm situated and I'm ready to go. This is Seton Hill versus Hagerstown Community College. Seton Hill is currently 2-0 in the season. Hagerstown is 0-2, but we are missing members. So, we're missing our captain. Maybe some of the leadership's not there. I was in there with the boys a moment ago. The communication seems to be going fine. Game so far is going fine, but we're not even a minute in yet. So we're just gonna have to see how this starts to develop and play out. Charlie's got the ball in the corner, gets the boost. It's mid for one of his teammates. Connor's just not quite able to get it under the crossbar. Slight touch from his teammate Russ. Almost finds its way inside of that near post, but it's not going to make it there. Big clear coming out from, what is this guy's name? Luxuria? We're just going to keep it there. Luxuria. Flick from Charlie, makes one miss, but one of the defenders from Hagerstown, HCC, is able to get to the ball. We're going to remove... No, we need to remove this. Make that go away. Cool. We'll be jumping back and forth with that. Ball's in the center. Made it into the scoring funnel for a brief moment, but nobody's there to follow it up. I don't know if we were busy getting boost, which is fine, or if we just didn't read the pass right. And Russ, NB Tarts, sneaks it into that upper 90 slot of the HCC Hawks? Hawks? Are they Hawks? Yes, Hawks. I almost called them Eagles. That would have been an oopsie. Minute and a half gone in this game. Charlie has boost. Andy's on the wall. Little hesitant. Probably waiting for the ball to roll up to a certain part or calming with his teammate. I hope he was just waiting for the ball to get to where he was comfortable with it. Russ turning on the ball to cover for his teammates. Buying time for them to be able to get boost and doing so in an offensive manner. Personally, I would have tried to play defense with the ball, keep the ball closer to our teammates, but we weren't punished for it, and it's not like it was necessarily a mistake. Speaking of mistakes, let's see what happened. Connor, not quite. All right, so that touch, he really just needed to get it off to the side. He could have put it in front of himself instead of trying to hit it back away from the attackers of Hagerstown. Oh my gosh. And just like that, the game is tied. Hagerstown came out of nowhere, put 2 points up on the board. We're about halfway through game 1. And the score is even. Hopefully the boys are shaking this off. Play it like it's 0-0. Connor gets to the ball, but it's quickly taken by Hagerstown. Is this going to be another one that's very close to being that way? Flick from Charlie. He doesn't have any boost in the tank. Goes for a bump, and it's just enough for Connor to find the back of the Hagerstown net. I'm just going to call him ACC. Why do I? HCC. I can't talk. What am I doing? This is a best of 7. Seton Hill is 1 goal up. No, never mind. They were 1 goal up. But the HCC Hawks striking back just as quickly as we do. Charlie, kickoff does not necessarily go in his favor. Russ gets the ball. No, he doesn't. All right. And now Hagerstown with the first lead of the series for them. This is a high-scoring game so far. Oh, what a touch. Gets it right under Charlie. Not able to get the follow-up touch. Connor, no boost, puts it out into the sidewall right at midfield. And then the touch from the HCC midfielder actually sends it back towards his own net. Almost a team bump coming out from them. And I think Seton Hill is taking this a little more relaxed. Kind of taking a second to see how the ball's moving, how the play is developing. And it's going to result in Charlie getting a free shot at an open net, taking that opportunity. Making the most out of what he's got. Tied again for like the third time this game. Oh, that was just a narrow miss. Very quick strike attempt from HCC. And here's going to be another one. Trying to make a solo play. I'm not sure how that miss came out. What are the pings looking like in this game? Is everything all right? One of them has 8 ping? Are we serious? How do you get 8 ping? And my guy's out here playing on land. Shot comes in from Charlie. There's a clean connection between him and his teammate for the pass. Tarts gets the ball out to the side, going to be grabbed up by HCC and taken back out again. Russ doesn't quite make it all the way to back post. The touch almost has an impact there from the HCC member. Charlie has boost. Charlie gets the challenge that he's looking for. The ball is around midfield, but the control, I feel, is still with HCC. Connor going to make me eat my words and try to take it downfield, but just as quickly as I'm saying that, it's taken the other way. Ball's floating dangerously in front of the net, and it's going to find it. HCC take game, the game's not over yet, but they take the lead again, and they have 23 seconds to maintain it. Kickoff number 9. Number 10? Number 10. We have 15 seconds to try to tie this one up. The boys need to make a play now or not at all. Bump's trying to come in. It's off the backboard. It's bouncing very heavily in midfield. Charlie's got the ball. 3 seconds left. Big touch. It's going to make it to the backboard, I believe. Oh, and they're not able to do it. That was the opportunity. All 3 of them were there, and nobody takes the shot. We're gonna get this screenshot. All right, and we're going into game 2, everybody. Oh, I need to update these scores. So that's 1 here. Update. Update. Gonna bring this back for just a moment. Looks like everybody's ready, and we're getting into game 2. Let's see if the boys have any issues with this game. Ooh. The offensive pressure is there, but the shot just quite isn't. Just quite isn't. I don't think I think my brain is melting. Guys, I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Oh, that's a good shot. Hagerstown taking the lead in game 2. Not even 30 seconds off of the clock. And the first strike makes it into the back of the net. I haven't quite been able to pay attention to see exactly what is going on that's breaking down Seton Hill's play, but the games have been high scoring so far, and this one with a goal in the first 30 seconds seems like it's going to be about the same. I hate that song. Ooh, bump comes in onto Connor. We're gonna see how this works with Russ not having any boost. Doesn't look like Charlie has any boost either, and all 3 members of Seton Hill are in the same corner. Offensive opportunity, but it's a very weak one. Connor trying to make a play here. Ball's floating midfield. He did have a flip reset, but didn't quite use it how he needed to. Flick comes through from Russ. He's trying to make an attempt at the net, but now he's just going to have to rotate all the way back. Charlie, third man, tries to collect the ball, but his touch gets met by members of HCC. Team bump, I believe, comes through, sends Connor towards the ball. And he's able to use his flip to do something with it. But is it what we need? Is it what we're looking for? Trying to see some signs of light. Seems like Seton Hill have slowed down the play to try to just manage the game a little better. Connor, big touch downfield. It's going to hit the backboard. He gets a touch into the mid, but there are 3 members of the HCC Hawks there to do something about it. Connor again. Charlie's going to be able to follow him up. Bounces off the corner. Charlie on the sidewall with the ball. Does not have any boost anymore. His teammate's going to have to follow him up. This could be a free attempt. Connor going to turn on this one, and he gets a free shot at the net. Game's tied. Oh, I didn't do that. Under 2 minutes left in this game. And again, we are tied. Russ with very minimal boost Gets the ball into the middle for Connor to take a shot. Charlie's now taking a shot, and then Russ is going to try another one. No momentum. No momentum at all. Once we get into their defensive third. People aren't rotating out far enough to see the entire play develop. It also makes it to where they don't have any speed at all behind their touches. It's like their play is flattening out like an accordion. They're taking the ball from one end to the other and then just nothing. You can't play music if you don't stretch it out, boys. Big touch downfield. This could be an opportunity for somebody to score. Russ is up, but it looks like miscommunication from HCC, and they score on themselves. Just the pressure alone was too much. Kickoff, fourth of this game. Charlie's back to receive the ball. Ball's bounced off backboard. Nobody's on it quite yet. And is it just going to make it in? It is. And the game is tied again with just under 30 seconds left. Ooh, good touch. Not quite where he wanted it, I believe. Wait a minute. Can we get boost up on here? Yeah, there it is. Ooh, very strong attempt. We need these names up as well. Oh, is that going to make it? No, it hits off the sidebar, and we're into overtime. Next goal is going to be the winner of game 2. Charlie with boost is up, air dribbling it, trying to put this game 2 to rest. Makes it onto the wall, but he doesn't have any boost to try to make a play. Backflip from Connor. Maybe a little bit of nerves, a little bit of air dribbling. The ball is still there, but it's a double commit from Seton Hill, and now they're going to have to make it back. Charlie's going to buy them a little bit of time. Connor as well is there with boost. The members of Seton Hill just pelting the net, and they find it and take game 2. I gotta get this. All right, this is now a best of 5. Oh, I gotta tell them. All right, I put in the note for the, I don't know if I can type it in this. Oh, I can! All right. All right, we've readied up. We've got our screenshot. We are all ready for game 3. Nope, put the wrong buttons in. Update. We will scoreboard this. All right, I have made the swap for wind to mountains. Where'd this guy go? Oh, he's in now, so I think we're good. We should be good. I was worried about that for a moment. All right, game 3. Like I said earlier, we made a substitution. We took Connor out, and now Nate is in Mountain. And we're going to see how this changes up the rotations of the match. I can't be in the room to tell how their comms are going, but we should be able to tell to some degree based on how this game goes. And then if we need to make further changes, I will do that from the commander's seat here in the broadcast room. Charlie, strong 50. Double commit though from Russ and Mountain. It's not exactly what I'm wanting to see here, but there is a bit of team bumping back there for HCC. Big touch makes it past midfield for the Hawks, and Seton Hill's able to gather up the ball. Russ is able to gather up the ball, and he's uncharacteristic flips. I don't know what's going on. Charlie, I mean, how are you supposed to make that sound fancy? He literally just drove the ball through the 3 members of the HCC Hawks. Somebody make that sound fancy for me. ChatGPT, cast for me. All right, Russ with an attempt at a challenge on the wall is going to be air dribbled away from the net by Musty Healer. Hits the corner, which is not exactly what he was looking for. He was trying to get it as far away from his goal as possible. Charlie is still here trying to bump, which doesn't allow Russ to move up on the ball. And it doesn't look like we're going to get punished for it, but we should have been. Charlie has boost, and HCC is passing to the attackers of Seton Hill. All 3 members are in this side of the field. They were spaced a bit, but not nearly as much as they should have been. 2 minutes down, and Seton Hill still has a 1-goal lead in this game 3. Zep gets a demo, but does not get the shot. I mean, he gets a shot, but not the shot he wanted. Oh, Charlie, I don't know if he had to have gotten bumped. I didn't hear him jump, so. This is a 1v3, but the members of Seton Hill are making it back. The air dribbling is still coming through. That's 1 man missing. Tarts is back in the net with boost, just in case something wild happens. Zep jumps. He's not going to get a touch, though. Now Charlie has boost and the ball, but the 50 comes through and takes it away from him. Musty Healer pops it out. Mountain, big touch downfield. Charlie's up, but I think Russ was as well. Russ is there, but he doesn't quite get the touch that he's looking for. 2 members back with boost. Charlie's sitting in net. He's going to have to leave the floor to challenge the ball. Big touch from Mountain. Is it? It's not quite going to make it, but the clear from the HCC Hawks is not able to get the job done, and Charlie's just able to put that one in with little to no effort at all. All right. 2-goal lead, less than 2 minutes left. We just hold on to this, and we'll be that much closer to match point. Mountain gets a demo, but the Hawks get it past 1 defender. Attacker? Defender? I guess he was an attacker at that point. What are you flipping for that for, Russ? What are you trying to make happen? Russ doesn't have boost. He's not able to make it to the ball. Charlie with boost has the ball on the wall in their third. He's got a reset off the ceiling. Mountain's trying to make it to the ball, and he does it! Minute 15 left. 3-goal lead. Attaboy. Ooh, was that a double commit? I think they both went for the same boost, but I guess it's not necessarily a commit. Don't know if they were both going for the ball or not. I guess that's the big factor. Ball is bouncing dangerously in front of their net, but they eventually get the clear that they needed. Bit of boost on Mountain. He gets the ball off the wall, but not going in the direction that he wants it to. And Tarts has to get the save. He gets it. Mountain scoops the ball over to this left wall. The 50 comes through. The challenge is there. And Charlie's going to have to catch this on his car. And tries to make somebody from the HCC Hawks miss, but I don't think they were falling for it. Mountain calls off Russ on this ball so that he can make a play. The ball comes back to Russ, but it's taken up by HCC Hawks. 20 seconds left. It's looking like this is going to game 4 with Seton Hill being 1 game up in this best of 7 series. 10 seconds left. Ball's at midfield. Mountain with no boost puts it back to their backboard. 5 seconds. Boost in the tank for Charlie. Going to go wide. And now all that has to happen is the ball make contact with the ground. And the series is now 2-1 for Seton Hill. Let's... It's all updated. And we're good. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? There's the thing. All right, it was there. All right. Game 4 is underway. Seton Hill currently leading by 1 game. Mountain all alone in the back. Oh my gosh. Oh, very awkward control here. The 50 comes through, goes in HCC's favor, and Mountain, he was boosting, but it seemed like his car wasn't going anywhere. I'm pretty sure he started that play with full boost, and then by the end of it, the ball bounced around him, and there was no more in the tank. Miscommunication leads to what I feel like was a double commit. I'd have to be there. Nice fake comes from Zepp, makes 1 player miss. Charlie going to have to make a play here. Gets the ball onto the ceiling. I don't think he's got another one, but Russ is there. And Mountain shortly after follows up. Does not get the center. We were looking for a play to make a connection with a teammate in the middle, but it's just not quite there. Mountain gets the ball off to the side. HCC misses the ball, but we're not able to follow up on it in a meaningful way. 50 goes to the opposite defensive corner for HCC. Mountain doesn't get a 50 that he's looking for. Zepp on the ball makes 1 player miss. Russ there. Almost makes a big play to tie game 4 up. Touch into the middle. Zepp with a weak clear, but it does the job. Mountain loses a 50, loses a challenge here. Ball bounces out into the middle for HCC. Russ has to make a challenge at midfield to try to get some sort of forward progression for the ball. Oh, Mountain misses the ball! And HCC take a 2-goal lead in game 4. Just weird misses coming out of the boys here. Mountain gets the ball. It's gonna bounce and be the responsibility of one of his teammates. It's not bouncing in a great way here. Ball's up. Russ gets a touch on it. Is it the touch that he wanted though? Mountain also gets a touch on it, but nobody's really able to follow this up. Oh, miscommunication from HCC is going to be their downfall, but the save comes through. And Mountain, I believe he shot it two times in a row here. One there, it gets saved, and he gets another one. He gets 3. The persistence on that play from Mountain awards him a goal and gets us 1 point closer to that equalizer. Charlie's up. He's got boost. Charlie gets a touch off of the backboard. Fake comes through from Mountain. But the ball does not make it underneath the crossbar. Charlie does not get the challenge he's looking for. But he's going to be able to follow up on this one. The 50 comes through off to the sidewall where his teammates just were. Still were, I guess. Big touch downfield. Musty's in the air. Miss from Mountain. Charlie clears it out of danger for now, but Zepp on the wall is able to collect it, and there was a flash in the pan there of a play, but another miss. Come on, boys. Russ dribbles the ball on top of his car as if he were a T for the other team, and that's just gonna find the back of the net. All right. It just makes it the entire length of the field. Is there something wrong with this server? Are like all the players lagging or something? I mean, one of them is on 8 ping. Big touch. Big 50. Still attempting to get touches here. Big hit off the backboard, but somebody's going to have to turn on the ball for it to turn into an actual offensive opportunity. It doesn't come through until it's a bit too late. And before we're even able to comment on the offensive play coming out of Seton Hill, it changes sides of the field so quickly. Shot attempt is blocked. Doesn't even register as a shot or a save. We're pummeling this corner with attempts, but there's 2 members of the Hawks in their net. I don't know why I keep almost forgetting who they are. Mountain on the ball. He had boost. Should be Russ on the ball now. He gets a touch, but he runs out of boost. Mountain now up. It hits off the backboard. Charlie's here. It also hits off the backboard. Mountain's going to have to get out now, and this is Russ's responsibility. He gets almost a pinch off the backboard, and it just kind of sits in our corner for now. Mountain not able to stay on this ball for very long because he doesn't have a lot of boost. The boost spawns right in front of him, just in time. Russ is on the ball. It ends up in their corner. We are on offense. We are on the attack here. Are we going to another overtime? Oh. It hits the ground. We go to overtime. There it is. Game 4 overtime. Miss from Russ. And a miss as well from, was that Mountain? Charlie has boost. He's dribbling it in the air, runs out. He's going to have to rely on one of his teammates to scoop this up. It's going to have to be Russ. He catches it, pops it in the air. He has boost. He goes in the air with the ball. Gets the challenge, gets the 50. There should be a teammate right here. Off the backboard. There's nobody there. Charlie, what is going on? Packet loss. What the? I'm not crazy. Everybody else saw that, right? I just got packet loss as a spectator. Is something wrong with this? Is something wrong with this lobby? Got the screenshot. At any rate, the game goes to Seton Hill, putting us on match point. All right. Nobody responded to me, so we're just going to go back into it. Same lineup and everything. Apparently, our captain just walked into the door. However, we're on match point, so he may not be needed, but it is good to know that he is here just in case. All right. 30 seconds gone off the clock in what could potentially be the last game of this series. Russ gets a flick over one. He gets a touch over another, but the third member of HCC is not having it. And he almost gets a clean shot. But Mountain's there for the 50, able to stop any more progress from this player. Russ also gets a pretty strong 50 that makes contact with the backboard. Charlie trying to do something here, but his teammates are making him a little indecisive. This is something we're going to have to talk about after this game. We need rotations to be away from the ball so we are free to make plays. Not necessarily away from the ball, but just not ball side. Ooh. Two defenders of the HCC Hawks missed the ball there. The third one able to scoop it up. I feel like that is a common occurrence. Ooh. Touch from Russ, sends it over to the corner. Charlie's able to do something with it, but I don't think he communicated that fully with Mountain. Russ, big touch downfield. He has boost, but he's not going to be able to get that second touch. I'm still wondering if like some of the other people in this lobby are experiencing the packet loss that I just had. Okay, HCC is doing some of our work for us. Oh, Charlie gets a shot at the net, but it doesn't make it through the first wall of defenders. Musty Healer trying to do something with that ball there, but he rotates out quickly. Nobody here to follow up on that touch to the backboard. The challenge comes through onto Mountain, and Russ runs out of boost trying to get this ball out of danger. Half of this game gone. I think this is the longest we've gone in this series without a goal. Ball is floating around in midfield. All three of the members of the HCC Hawks seem like they wanted a piece of that ball. I think if one of them had just communicated, they would have had a lot better chance at making something happen there. But I don't know anything about how their team works. Charlie gets a demo onto Zepp, who, I'm not sure about this, but I think he might be one of the leaders of that team. And while I'm just chatting away, Mountain gets a strike that finds the back of the net. Again, this could be match point for Seton Hill. What's up? Sorry guys, changing up some of the music. Ooh, almost gets an attempt at the goal. I mean, he does get the attempt at the goal, but it wasn't nearly as exciting as I would have liked it to be. Where did he get boost from? It looked like he just got boost out of nowhere. He wasn't near. Was that a glitch with the spectator? Because it just switched to somebody else and then the dude had no boost. Ooh, Charlie almost sneaks the ball into that bottom left corner. And then Russ actually gets it in. That seemed like it came out of nowhere. Minute left in this series, potentially. As long as nothing crazy comes out of the HCC Hawks, we should be all done and dusted. Double commit comes out from Seton Hill. Charlie's got boost, and he just went over that boost. Did you guys see that? He went over the big boost and then had none. Okay, that could just be Charlie being Charlie. But that guy just went over that boost too, and he had 30 boosts. Something is weird here. Something is wrong. This is not right. That guy at the end went over that 100 boost, and then it just showed 30. Something is weird with this lobby. Charlie, big touch into the corner. Mountain looking to make an attempt at the goal. I'm not sure if he got 50 there and it just didn't bounce favorably, or if he was just off the mark. Off the ceiling. Russ gets a big touch into the air, going to pull off the ball. 10 seconds left. Score stays the way it is. Seton Hill walks away from this encounter. 3-0 on the season. And unless there is a goal here from HCC, nobody else is near him. And they're not able to keep the ball in the air. Rocket League is 3-0 on the season. I would like to thank everybody for coming out and watching. Did I miss a game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I got them. I would like to thank everybody for showing up and watching on Twitch. And we will be back. Actually, no, we will not be back on Friday for Overwatch. That match is being rescheduled. So next week, we will have a doubleheader, I believe, of Overwatch. There will be Overwatch on Monday. And then Tuesday, there will be Smash, which probably won't get streamed, and Marvel Rivals on the same day. Then Wednesday next week will be Rocket League again. And then Friday will be another Overwatch match. So, lot of streaming coming in for Seton Hill next week. Make sure you guys tune in, follow all of that to make sure you don't miss any of the action. Everybody have a nice night, and we will see you on Monday. Bye.